Again, man, what a magical ride this season's been thus far. I'm extremely proud of our guys. Each week we just find a way to get it done, and guys are ready when their numbers are called. We play good complementary ball, and again, what a performance by all of our players. But you got to take your hat off to Quincy Crittenden coming in. The first, technically, I know he didn't start, but he came in about play 4, and to do what he did, is pretty remarkable. You guys are probably a little surprised, but we see that every day at practice from the young man. So very happy for him. I thought that we ran the ball well. I thought defensively we gave up some big plays, but we got a couple good stops there. In the kicking game, we were real solid. But hats off to Southeast Louisiana and Coach Selfo and their team. What a tremendous team they have, and what a tremendous job they do. And their players, they had a couple times that we had a chance to pull away, and they wouldn't let us do that. And that's a great testament there to their team. So, but we're excited. I told the team, all week we pumped the game. Again, historic game, first home playoff game, the history of Samford. We've been playing ball since 1902. I said, so you made history, but what would be even better if you won the first home playoff game in Samford history. And those guys, again, we found a way to get it done, and I'm awfully proud. Like I told the team each week, when they do right and do their best, I'm always proud of them, but when they get rewarded for it, I'm proud for them. And today I'm very proud for our football team and what they've accomplished, and what's still left out there for this team to accomplish. We have, roughly about 115 guys on our team, and everybody has a job to do, and we put great pride in that. And some of them you see, and some of them you don't see what they do each and every day. And the reason you practice and you have backups is, guys have to be ready when their number's called. And again, if you came and watched this practice, Quincy practices, just as hard as everybody else. He performs at a high level. And he was ready when his number was called, and we had complete confidence. A couple times during the week, our staff, we talked about, hey, if Mike can't go, are we going to change the game plan or not? And no, we maybe called a few more quarterback runs than we do, but other than that, we called the same plays, and he went and played well. But I'm sure he will tell you if you got anything out of him right there. He doesn't talk a whole lot. He lets his play do his talking for him. But, our offensive line, other than a couple sacks, they played well. Jay and Jalen made some big plays. We got a good supporting cast around him. And defensively, again, all year we've been a little bit at times, and I know we did today, but we seem to always make that turnover, that big play when we need it. And today we did that. Yeah, well, we practiced 2 days last week, and, really the only concern is, Quincy gets the same amount of reps as the starter does at practice. We do it on air because we don't have enough scout teams to go for the 2 offense to go versus scout. So getting those extra 2 days versus scouts, getting a little rush in there on him and things, did it help? I don't know, but we'll chalk it up as helping. How about that? The Southern Conference is a very difficult conference, and I know a lot of times, maybe nationally we may not get the respect that, we think we deserve as a conference, but week in and week out, it's a very tough battle. We played the last 2 games of the year. We played top-ranked Chattanooga on the road, and we played top-ranked Mercer. Both of those teams have been ranked in the top 20 for a long time this season. And then you play a team of this caliber. We've been battle-tested, so for 3 weeks in a row, we've played top 20 competition, and we've answered the bell each time. We would like to not have to go to overtime, but we'll take them any way we get it. We're not complaining about it. But, this group, if They kind of frustrate me sometimes during the week because we are an older group. We got a lot of older players due to COVID and some transfers, but they're very professional. They don't get too high. They don't get too low. They just are very businesslike in everything that they do. And, we were in overtime, we were very businesslike. There wasn't anybody pointing fingers. Nobody got real excited. It was just, hey, let's just go out there and do our job. And we forced a big fumble. And then we were able to run the ball, 4 or 5 plays in a row, and for Quincy to have 2 walk-offs right there, pretty good. He'd have a good pinch-hitting batting average if he was a baseball player.